Well, hello everybody. This is Gramps again with an interview tonight with Carl of JuiceMyRandomness, which I hoping to get in touch with him in a minute. So that's why I thought, well, I'll get it started now. So as soon as he comes in, we hope that he'll be here in a second. Carl, if you've got the YouTube on, I will put the link into the chat window for 10 seconds because I don't like doing that, but I've put it in. So if you just click on that and then you can come in that way. Well, just click on the link and see if you can come in. I'm going to take it down now. So I don't know why it's doing that. It always plays up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So hello, Jeanette. Hello, Pixie.
It's worked.
Oh, it's worked, is it? Good. Hello there, Carl. Nice to see you. Nice.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me. It told me that I wasn't allowed to join about 5 times.
Oh, I don't know why. It could be playing up. We've got Mel in the house. Can you see the comments?
Let me see.
Are you on your laptop? If you go onto my channel, then you will be able to see all the comments.
Oh, now I can see. Yeah, and I've muted you so we don't have feedback. That's
good. Anyway, my name's Keith, Carl. Pleased to meet you. Because I see that you've been a supporter of Pauline's Just Living since she first started on her channel. And
yeah, I love Pauline, and she's very kindly said that I can go and visit her in Canada. So that's what I'm going to be doing in 2019.
Oh, so you're going over to Vancouver? Oh, that'll be interesting. I hope you do some lives like Random Life Productions.
Well, I've not been very experienced with the lives, but I've been getting a little bit addicted to them the past couple of weeks.
Yes, I see that. Very, very much so. So, Carl, I don't know a lot about you, and I don't know a lot about your channel. So could you tell us a bit about you first, about where you grew up, how old you are, whether you've got any family or whatever?
Okay. Oh, it's hard to talk about yourself. Okay. I'm Carl. I'm 28. I lived in Birmingham for 18 years. I was born there. And then I moved from Birmingham to Lincolnshire, and I lived there for 5 years. And I lived in a small little place called Louth. Not many people have heard of it. And then after 5 years in Louth, I'm a bit dark. After 5 years in Louth, I then moved to Harrogate, and I've been here for 4 and a bit years. I work in a special educational needs college. I teach sex ed, sign language, and I organise events and activities, so that keeps me nice and busy. And I've been on YouTube 11 years, and the past 3 years is where I've really tried to take it seriously and put a lot more effort into my videos.
Yeah, because I don't know whether you know about me. When I do an interview, I look through about 60% of your videos today.
Okay.
I saw that you walk the dog in Hubbard Hills because I live in Cleethorpes, see, so I'm only 16 miles away. It takes me about 20 minutes to get to Louth.
Oh, wow.
So, and, you know, I followed all your drives when you were leaving Louth to go out to see these concerts that you visit a lot, you know. I mean, I watched quite a few of those today. And really, you know, I thought when I see Louth, I thought, I wonder if he lived there. And you've just, you know, you've just gone on and said that you lived there for 4 or 5 years. So absolutely brilliant.
It's a lovely little place. I can't knock Louth. There's not much for younger people, I have to admit. The transport's not very good. The job prospects in Louth itself aren't the best. But I can't diss it. It's nice. It's clean. It's relatively safe, as you know, as safe can be. But I didn't realise you're in Cleethorpes.
Yeah, not far. You know, I've lived here all my life. But like you, because what interested me, when I did my research was the amount of travelling you've done for a young man. You know, I mean, Barcelona, the States, Utah, Las Vegas, or and then you was going to go to Italy, but something happened. I looked at that video. So I really do my research when because I like to know. And we've got Pauline's just living in.
Oh, got to love Pauline. Sorry, I haven't looked at any of the comments. I don't know who's in at all.
Well, there's Jeanette, there's Pixie's channel, Emily Baird, Kate's Family Vlogs, Crimson Fantasy.
Oh,
Ellen HS, The Night Owl. So we've got 12 watching, 11 likes at the moment. Marie, she's in as well. So you know, we're doing well because you know, everybody wanted me to interview you. So I was really looking forward to this one because I think you are a very, very interesting young man.
Oh, well, I hope I don't disappoint.
No, so I watched your interview with your channel when you was on Uber Goobers, and I thought you did a brilliant job on that one. You know, I'm waiting for my turn. I've interviewed Uber Goober, but she's interviewing me.
Oh, she's so lovely. It's thanks to Uber Goober that anyone really knows who I am. Because, like I said, I was on YouTube for 11 years and no one knows who I am. But it's been really nice the past, I'd say it's about a month now. I've actually got people to talk to and communicate with and get feedback from. And they're really supportive, this lot, I tell you.
Yeah, I know they are. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's like the community I'm within. Hashtag I am a creator community. I've picked up nearly 250 subscribers in the last month.
Wow, that's a lot in a month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I've got a playlist on my channel with hashtag I am a creator, and if you go on there's about 60 videos now of all the channels that I have supported on that community.
And what's the meaning behind it? I am a creator. I know it's James Cox originally started it or helped to start it, and the idea was when YouTube cut the monetization, it was trying to help fellow creators get to the 1,000 mark and get the 240,000 minutes. But out of that, it's grown and grown and grown, and it's not like sub for sub. They are true supporters. They follow you, they comment, and you follow them, you know, and that's the beauty of that community. And they're trying to get people into doing more and more live streams. And Pauline joined it, and Pauline, I mentioned it to Pauline, and her channel's gone up. And Tara, she's a member of the I Am a Creator community. So come over and join it. Don't cost you anything. You just put in hashtag I am a creator in your title and in the tags, and people will find you. And do you do that on every title video, or do you do it?
No, on every title video. Since I've been a member, and I've joined Twitter, and I put the tweets out and share the video, and I forgot to do that on this one. So I am just going to share it on my Twitter, see if we can get some more in.
I am a creator. Okay, that's I did see that on quite a few videos, but I feel like there's the different communities. They're all supportive of each other, but I can't tell because some interlock with others, and I can't tell who's doing what. Hashtag.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Now, I mean, before I came on, I just had a look at how many live streams I've got on my subscriber list, and I've got 36 live streams tonight. And I thought, when I first started live streaming, there was only 5 or 6. Now you just can't keep up with it.
No, I last night, I think I've been doing live streams now for 3 weeks, thanks to Gail and Pauline being so. Well, everyone. I don't know if you know the people in Uber Goobers.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I follow quite a few of those.
But I started with like 3 people in my live streams, and then last night I got up to 19. And I know compared to some people that's not a lot, but for me, I'm like 19 people want to watch me babble on.
Yeah. Well, people are interested in people. You know, we're all interested in our friends and people we know, but getting to know strangers is a completely new thing. You know, because I mean, like me, I've been videoing since 1989 professionally, because I had my own wedding and commercial business.
Yeah.
I didn't get in front of the camera until this time, well, about Christmas 2017. Yeah, just over a year ago. I'd always been behind the camera, but would never get in front of the camera.
How do you feel being in front of the camera?
Still nervous, very, very nervous. I get butterflies before I start a live stream. But once you're into it, like now, I'm relaxed completely. I've done my research about you, and I can talk about quite a few of your videos and everything like that. But I couldn't do what someone do, just talk and look at the chat. That's the side that I want to work better on, because then I can use it OBS and put a background in and everything like that. It's very, very hard when you are talking just to a camera. But when I'm talking to an individual or a panel, it's a lot easier, because it's just like meeting you in the street and saying, "Hi, Carl, my name's Keith. You know, do you fancy a pint, or should we go for a coffee or whatever?"
Oh, I'm already there.
Yeah, I've got my glass of wine.
Oh, see, I've drank wine out of a glass like that. My friends tell me off, and I drink wine out of a mug as well. As long as
I do.
I don't care what sort of cup it is.
No, I know. So we've got to know a little bit about you there, Carl. Then, so what about your YouTube channel? Because when I went back, it only went back 8 years. So I thought you'd only been on 8 years, but you said you've been on 11 years. So what's happened to those videos that you first started?
Oh, it only showed you 8 years ago.
Yeah. That's all it went back to.
See, on my end, it's got 9, but it should nearly be 10 years.
Yeah.
That just, if it didn't load, or I don't know why, but I had a channel, but it had quite a rude name, but I didn't mean it to be. It used to be called Condom Coil Baby.
Yeah.
Because I was looked at as this miracle baby because there was lots of protection involved.
Yeah.
Well, I was told. So I was like, oh, I'm a condom coil baby. But then trying to communicate with people on YouTube with the name Condom.
Yeah.
I was only 17 when I started. And I realized that, oh, no one wants to talk to me. They think I'm a weirdo. So I stopped with that channel and then started JuiceMyRandomness. So this channel is 9 years old, but my other channel was 2 years old. So I've been doing YouTube for 11 years, but this YouTube channel is 9 years old.
That's brilliant then.
So I feel like a veteran of YouTube. I tell you, I'm old. Everyone's like, oh, I've been on YouTube 2 years now. I feel old. I'm like, wow. And it's weird comparing the success of people that have been on, well, success. I know it's different for everyone, but so I find that I started to feel a little bit jealous because everyone was doing so well. And I was like, I've been on so long and no one knows who I am. What have I done wrong? But I realized that it's more about focusing on each individual video, not like, give me attention, give me attention. It's more make a quality video and fingers crossed that gets, you know, some attention.
Yeah, because I mean, I noticed on one of yours, wait a minute, I'll soon tell you which one it was. 10 things I love about being, or 10 things I hate about being gay.
Yes.
That was got about 32,000 views on that, I think, and yeah.
Oh no, only about 10.
Oh, there was one that I looked at, and I can't remember which one it was now.
If I had a video with 32,000 likes, I'd be so excited, but that's not happened for me yet.
Yeah.
But it's more about the fact that people take the time to comment, and you know, the subscribers that you can tell have watched the whole video and their comments reflect that. Yeah. That's what makes the difference for me.
Yeah, because it's not about how many supporters you've got. It's about the view time. You know, because a lot of people just look at perhaps a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes and make a comment and then leave. I always, when I support a channel, I always give a full view. The only time I don't give a full view is when I'm watching the recorded live streams. If I miss a live stream and I'm watching it, I'll watch the first 10 minutes, skip to about halfway, watch another 10 minutes, and then skip to the end, because some of these go on for perhaps 2-3 hours.
That's what I do. Like, and I've been honest with because I used to be one of those people. I was a traditionalist, like, oh, YouTube's not for live stream, it's for videos. It's, you know, this isn't blog TV or whatever. But now I get the benefits because it's more social. But I have been honest to the people that I subscribe to that live stream. If I can't catch you live, I will just watch about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The full one, I'll just skip and just get little bits of it. I just don't have like 6 hours a day to catch up with live streams.
Yeah, well, it's like me. I get up in the morning and I've got perhaps nearly 80 videos to watch, and you just can't get round them all.
No.
Which my videos I watch from start to finish. That's my goal. Little tip there for you, Pauline. Always put something at the end that makes them watch till the end. You know, give them a question or give them a thought or something like that, you know. And I just want to say, I hope you're all right, Steve, because I saw on your Facebook page yesterday that you was feeling down. So welcome to this Grandpa's interview with Carl. Juice My Randomness. Welcome Night Owl and Mel as well, all the way from New York, Brooklyn, I think it is, he lives in, and Emily Baird. So Emily Baird says, what's everyone's goal for YouTube? She's been watching James Cox earlier on, because that's what he asked. So I'll ask you that question. What's your goal on YouTube then, Carl?
To do less. I think less is more now, because I want to start putting videos on that might take a bit more time when it comes to filming and editing, but will hopefully have a message.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm working on a suicide awareness video where I've written a script, and in 2 weeks I'm going to be filming it. So, and it's going to require me being fully submerged in a river, and I really want to, because how important suicide is, and not important in a good, you know what I mean, how serious it is. I want to
it's a serious subject.
Yes, and I want to make sure I do it justice. So I'm going to throw my all in. I've been working on a script for about 3 months to make sure I get it perfect. I'm borrowing equipment to film it. So my goal is to make sure that whatever goes up, like I'm still going to do my fun vlogs, because like you've seen, I love traveling. I love getting out and about and keeping my memories. But I want to start moving more towards, because I'm going to be doing a video about consent as well. You know, no means no. I want to start doing sexual education videos, because more and more young people are starting to turn around to me and go, because of the job I do, oh, I don't like the feeling of condoms, and oh, I don't like this, and it's just, oh, people need educating, or he says if he pulls that. I know it sounds quite crude, but I feel like a lot of young people need educating. So I want to do sort of straight talking, frank videos that are hopefully going to help about mental health, sexual health, but also put some lighter videos in there so people aren't just like, wow, this guy's heavy.
Yeah. So have you got anyone you're collabing with on those projects?
Oh, I'm doing a Makaton one, because I also do sign language. So I've been very lucky that I've got about 8 people so far that are going to feature in the Makaton video. Yeah. The singer who's covering the song that I'm using is a YouTuber. Yeah. The person that I've been collaborating on to check that the signs are all right is a YouTuber. And everyone that's going to be dancing in the video are YouTubers. So that, to me, that's a huge collaboration, because there's going to be about 15 people in total, 15 YouTubers in that one video. Yeah.
Oh, great. I put the link into Carl's channel earlier on, and I just want to say hello to the Midnight Raven and JL Lego Builder and Ruby. I didn't see it move too fast. I forgot to alter the speed of the chat, but should I keep it like that, Pixie? Because I normally slow it down to about 30 seconds, and it's at 60 seconds, so the chat is going up. Equinox Photography, Bristol, UK, he's in the house as well. Would you like to say anything to the viewers that we've got in at the moment then, Carl?
I'm I always like to look for people that do vlogs on YouTube. So if any of you do vlogs and you think that, and you'd like me to check you out, because I'm struggling to keep up with the chat because I'm talking and looking.
Yeah.
But if any of you do vlogs, like, I have to admit, I have to say a massive thank you to Pauline Just Living, because over the past year, she's been, not just in regards to YouTube, but personally, she's been such an amazing support, and she's always been there. And I just can't wait to actually meet her in person. And I don't like hugging. I'm tactile defensive, but Pauline is getting a hug, I tell you. So thank you very much, Pauline. And thank you very much to anyone that's been subscribed to me the past month, where I've been meeting loads of new people. And I have to admit, I've got the biggest crush on Crimson Fantasy.
Oh,
say,
from the horse's mouth there, Crimson Steve.
Crimson knows. He was in my chat the other day, and we were just like, oh, I can't deny Crimson. I was told that you might be coming over for one of the UK meetups, and I made a joke where I went, oh, I'll put Crimson up. I don't mind. Put a winky face, but I don't think anyone got it at the time, and they were like, oh, don't worry, Carl. We've already said we could put him up, and I was just like, damn it.
Yeah.
But hello to everyone else. But yeah, let me know if you think that I'll like your channel, because I love watching vlogs. I'm not, to be honest, in all honesty, when it comes to live stream, I never used to like them, but now I'm starting to get addicted. But I don't think I've got time to follow any more live streamers.
You just follow everyone as well, as much as you can, and that's all really what it's all about. Hello, Daniel.
Well,
one, go and support Daniel's channel and the Midnight Raven. Kai Mini, go support her channel. We've got Bella, Beauty on a Budget's in as well.
Oh, thank you, the Midnight Raven. I'll check you out as well. Anyone that pops up that's supporting me after tonight. But honestly, if my videos aren't for you, I don't get offended. I never do the sub for sub thing, because I don't really see the point, because it's a waste of time. But because my channel doesn't stick to a theme, I find it hard to. I think the people that like variety in regards to, they don't mind what they watch, because I do challenges, then I do heavy videos, then I do vlogs, and then I've started to get my confidence up with singing, so I've started to do singing videos. So I've got a feeling that I'm not really going to appeal to one sort of.
No, but that's it. That's what you're all about, isn't it, Cal? Randomness, like game.
Yeah. The name sort of fits, really, doesn't it? Oh, you're frozen. Have I?
Cool. I froze there for a minute.
You did. I was like, am I frozen as well? No.
Yeah. That's the first time ever, because I've got 200 meg download speed, and I've got 16, 17 meg upload speed. So never thought I'd freeze. Yeah. We've got Vlog from the Bog, and we've got Mavic Pro Tony in. Cool, we've got a lot of new ones. Don't get as many as Uber Goober yet, but I am trying to get that.
Well, you've got a lot of subscribers, haven't you? You've got over 1,000.
I've got 1,870 as of a few minutes ago. I'm chasing that 2,000. But, you know, I set my goal, I think it was 13 months ago, 15 months ago. I'd been on YouTube since 2007. And I only started working on my YouTube channel about 15 or 16 months ago, and I only had 300. And since then, it's grown to 1,870. I've never done sub for sub, but if I like a channel, I've always supported a channel. I always watch full time, leave a comment, hit the like button, and share it. You know, I used to share on my Facebook page and shared it on my Twitter, and you know, so other people can see that creator, because you know, this is what it's all about. It's the community. It's getting to know people. I mean, you're my 47th YouTube channel that I have interviewed.
You've done 46 other interviews.
Yeah. I look, you know, I mean, you know, as I say, I've interviewed Pauline, Crimson, Jeanette, Chris, Simon of Wild Presentations. He was a brilliant one. Couple of droners, you know, a couple of younger ones, 14, 15-year-olds, because that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy meeting other people. And the only way you get to know a person is by talking to them personally, like we're doing. And that's what an interview is, isn't it? It's a case of just talking to people. And I've always known in live streams that people don't stop all the time. They stop. Most people stop. I mean, my average watch time on the interviews is about 12 to 13 minutes, which I consider good. The other one, the one that has got the most watch time, which is about 17 to 18 minutes, is when I interviewed Hayley Louise.
Oh, I love Hayley. Oh, she's so nice.
And I had Crimson Fantasy coming, and I was trying to set those two up.
Crimson, I'm having a date with her first. It's already arranged.
Oh, what about me? I tried that.
Well, I'll have her first because we've already decided that we're going to get drunk on tequila.
Yeah.
Do embarrassing. She's going to drag me up, and I'm going to drag her up because I know nothing about makeup, but we are going to paint each other's faces.
Oh, now that'll be a good video.
Well,
that'll be an excellent one.
She's going to come up to Harrogate, so it would be for the weekend. But then Crimson and Eagle, you know, well, everyone's welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm hoping you're going to come to the meetup in Birmingham that Gail's arranging. Yeah,
I asked last night to make sure that it was definitely that date because I didn't want to book a ticket because you know how expensive bloody trains are.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it was definitely that date and then I can book it.
Yeah, yeah. For the weekend, the Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
What's this? Who's put that on? Just see. How about Vlog from the Bog says, I've got to go back now. Course, it's gone up. Vlog from the Bog, where are you? Please make sure that we all go over to. No, not that one. It was something about Ailey's one. No, that ain't the one. Something about Ailey, you know, get in line, he says, or something.
Crimson Fantasy, yes. A three-way date would be amazing. But I think I'd be jealous that Hayley would get more of your attention than I would, so I don't know how I'd be able to handle that, to be honest.
Yeah. Emily Baird, the meetup with, we're trying to get as many YouTubers involved in this. It's on July the 21st, 22nd. So everybody's welcome. We'll post the news as we get more information about it.
And we're going to get drunk in the ballroom.
Well, you might. We're going out with the drones.
So what is the plan?
Well, it's to go out filming.
Yeah.
To, you know, have a meetup, have a meal, you know.
Very formal.
And everything like that. Getting to know each other.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm really excited.
I can't, you know, I mean, I know there's what, at least, I don't know how many's coming out of you, who you told about it last night, because you told about 14 people, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm going to look, because I know that 2 people have said maybe. Let me have a look. My phone's being annoying. Right, it'll load in a minute. But I've got 2 people that have said maybe, which, yeah. And I don't think anyone knows them yet. So it'd be nice for them to get. Yeah.
So, Carl, can you put something in the chat, and I'll make you a moderator, and then if there's any channels you want to put in, that,
cool.
That we can go over and support, we'll do that.
Right, and I'll get their channels now because.
So I'm just going to make you a moderator, and then you can post in it. Okay, you're a moderator on my channel now. Perfect.
I can raise havoc now.
Yeah, I don't mind what you do on that side. That's what it's all about, getting to know other channels, supporting each other, showing a love, and helping us all to grow.
Right. Well, this is the guy that lives just outside Harrogate. He's called 4 Seasons Yorkshire, and he's fishing, gardening, very outdoorsy. So there's his channel there. So he's hopefully going to come to the meet. He's put maybe, and I'm going to like add some pressure to him so he comes.
Yeah. Or I've just subscribed to him then. I hope he realises.
I'll tell him that.
Twitter.
I will tell him that. I'm going to tell Hayley Louise that we're all fighting over you.
Oh no, it's the mother I like better.
Her mum's so lovely.
Yeah, I know.
Hayley Louise.
And Bella's coming, Beauty on a Budget.
Oh, Beauty on a Budget said that Hayley's really lovely, and she really is. She's. I've been subscribed to Hayley for over a year now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I do top 5 videos of my favourite YouTubers.
Yeah, I know. I was going to talk about that because I saw that one as well.
I will shut up then and let you ask your. I can't believe you've done research. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I do. You know, it's as I say, that's something I have always done.
Right, I've told her. No, I think the research is great because then you've got context of, and it helps with questions, isn't it? I think any good interviewer goes in with a line of questions based on what you know about the person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. As I say, I've always done that. You know, I mean, I've got here 10 things I hate about being gay, 10 things I love about being gay.
Yeah.
Battling the demons, anorexia.
Yeah.
Belief and faith. And then one of the first things I looked at was merry-go-round murder. And I thought, I couldn't understand that. But then I watched it 3 times and then I got the gist of it.
So, yeah, I put a little bit of the description to help, but it was a little sort of scripted video we did that you didn't know who was dead, who was alive. I was younger, so maybe the thought of it was better than the results, but yeah. It's creepy. I got people telling me it was creepy, so that was the main thing.
Yeah, and then another one that really made me think, I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind doing one like that, and that was where you was laid on your bed or the couch or something, and it was a YouTube interview with yourself.
Oh, where I was, that was part of the, oh, hang on. Was it part of, like, top 10 YouTubers? Because
no, it was, you was laid on a blue cover or sofa or something, and you was talking about, it was a YouTube, you was interviewing yourself about your YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
You know, so, and I got a lot out of that. I thought, oh, very, very interesting. It was done about, what, 6, 7 years ago, I think, 5, 6 years ago. And I thought, I've never seen anybody do that. And I thought that was an interesting way of doing an interview with yourself.
Sometimes it's probably the hardest person to interview because you've got to be honest with yourself, and that's not always easy. Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's like your demons with anorexia. I thought to myself, the way you portrayed that, I thought, wow, you are a very, very interesting creator to get to know.
I didn't want it to come across as, oh, poor me, give me pity. I wanted it to be no matter what your mental health issue is.
Yeah.
Like, I know I was only able to show what I've got in my life, but I wanted everyone to then stop and think, wow, I've got all of this to live for and to fight for. And then obviously in the description of that video, I put loads of links for anorexia support, any other eating disorders, suicide helplines, all sorts.
Yeah. Just excuse me, Carl. See you, Mel, and welcome Alice Eaton as well, because I'm interviewing her from Australia. She doesn't show herself on video on live streams. She just got a picture. But I said, if you're going to come on my interviews, people have got to see you.
Oh, so is she gonna show herself?
Yeah. Mavic Pro Tony. That's Quadcopter Video Footage Studio. He's changed his channel name. I said to him, change your channel name, so he's changed it. Well done, Tony.
I missed comments.
Yeah. That I should have altered them so they slowed down.
Beauty on a Budget. I've just subscribed to your channel, hon. I don't know if that's to me or somebody else, but if it's to me, thank you very much, Beauty on a Budget, and I will be checking you out as well.
Bella and the Big Red Bear. The football Bayern Munich's just scored an equaliser. Thanks a lot, Mickey. Nice to have you in as well. I'll tell you what, 27 viewers. We've been up to 28, I think. Oh, we're on 28 again.
Hello.
Which is brilliant for me, because I think my record's about 35.
Oh, wow.
On these interviews. So, you know, and I get a lot of people watching them later on, because people, as I say, people are interested in people.
Yeah, that's the best. I love YouTube for that, and that's the reason I like vloggers, is because I'd never get this insight into people's lives if it wasn't for vloggers. Like, I like, especially Americans, because I'm hoping to move to America. I'm very fascinated with watching them just hang out in their states and seeing how, even though it's an English-speaking country, I find the country really different to England.
Yeah. So, whereabouts in the States have you travelled then? You know, I know you've been to Vegas, Utah, the Monument Valley, Zion National Park.
Yeah, been all over Utah, Idaho, Los Angeles, California, Vegas, Mesquite, St. George. I get confused because the states are so massive. I feel like I've gone to a different state, but they're just that big. It's still the same state.
I've been to the States 28 times. I've done from Seattle down to San Diego, drove all the way down.
Wow.
I've done from New York to the Keys, all the way down, and I've done from I've done Chicago, Philly, down to Montana.
Yeah.
I haven't gone down the middle. I've been to Toronto, Quebec, Vancouver, Banff, Calgary. In those, I've been to China. I've been all over Europe, Greece, Germany. You know, all over there. I want to go to Japan, and we were thinking about going to India, but the wife's had 2 heart attacks, so her insurance is that expensive. So I don't think we'll be doing much more travelling, because, you know, to go to Europe, it's about 300 quid for 2 weeks of insurance, whereas to go to the States, you're looking at about 3,000 for 2 weeks.
Wow.
So it's, you know, my days of travelling. But see, because I had the video business, I only used to work from like beginning of May to the end of September. And I used to do on average 30, 35 weddings.
So you were like rammed, like busy wise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, I mean, sometimes I do 2 or 3 weddings on a weekend.
So were you taking advantage of the UK and travelling around there then?
No, I still like going abroad. You know, I mean, I had a month in Fuengirola in Spain in February. We've been looking at Italy, because I'd like to go down the Amalfi Coast and to Rome and places like that, because I've never been down that far. Been up to Lake Garda and around that area, and Venice and so forth, but I've never been down to the Amalfi Coast. So I'd love to go see Pompeii and places like that. And I would love to go to Israel.
Why Israel?
Why?
Yeah.
Because like you, I'm a Christian, and you know, I'd love to go see the places Christ walked. Not particularly Jerusalem, because I think that is too commercialized, the Stations of the Cross.
Yeah.
But to see where he actually preached, from village to village, town to town, that's the part of Israel I'd like to go see.
That would be amazing. Now I get you. I didn't know if there was any other touristy reasons you'd want to go, because I don't really hear many people say they want to go to Israel.
Oh no, I you know, it's a place that I've always wanted to go to. It's just that it's not, you know, because of the Arab conflict, it's a bit risky, isn't it? So the only tours really that you can go on are Christian-based tours, and it's always, you know, Jerusalem, the Stations of the Cross, and I looked at a lot of programs like that, and I think to myself, that don't interest me, because building up a church over the place where he's crucified, and can they prove he was crucified on that exact place, you know? So but the rest of him, where he went around from town to town, village to village around Galilee and so forth like that. Yeah, I'd love to do that. And then I'm also interested in listening to people with a paranormal, because that's an interest.
Okay.
So I'm got a lot of interest, and because we're all individuals, we've all got a story to tell. And it's like you with this suicide one, never ever thought about that, but that video made right will be brilliant, and to post it to YouTube as well, you know. And that's why I say, are you collabing? Have you got a GoPro to get your underwater scenes? Have you got your drone to get whatever scenes?
If I have,
because there's enough people on here, enough channels where all you've got to do is ask. I mean, I'd come up to Harrogate, wherever you're filming it, fly me drone. I haven't got a GoPro, but somebody else, Pixie has. So
yeah, I never thought of asking about a GoPro, to be honest. That I'm just imagining the footage would be amazing.
Yeah. Well, see, because you've got friends on here, Carl, all you do is you ask, you know. I mean, it's like Gail, she's got the gimbal now, you know. So I'd say to, you know, if I was doing a project like that, I'd go, well, do you want to come in and collab with me? Do you want to come up for the weekend so we can get the shots, you know, or when you can arrange it so we get the shots that you want? If you've scripted it, you've storyboarded it, I hope, so you know the shots that you want to get.
Yeah, what I've done is I wrote this. It's going to be voiceovered to go along with what I want happening during each bit.
Yeah.
And I want to get a bit of extra footage of, you know, me panicking under the water, or I want more to play with. So when it comes to the editing element, I want to be like a kid in a candy store. I want so much to play with that I can't fit it all in.
Yeah. But that's the whole idea, is you over film and then edit it down to what you want to tell, you know. So, I mean, it's like Alice Eaton from Australia. She's in her 20s, but she's got a lovely, how can I put it, rusty type of voice, which would be great for voiceovers. Oh, guess who's in? The first time I've had her in my live stream since I interviewed her. We've got the lovely Hayley Louise.
Hayley Louise, I just messaged her going, we're fighting over you.
I'll tell you what, whenever I send any text to her, she never answers. Mind you, it's been a long time since I've texted her.
Well, she knows that you like her mother, so she's going to be protective now.
No, I'd love to meet her mother. What's this? I've now got a drone. Now Eagle is an ex-US military one and comes with missiles. That's a good one, Barry.
Well, take it. I probably would have been too shy to ask anyone, but my filming date is probably going to be too. Hang on, when is it? My filming date for where is it? It's the 6th of May. That's probably not long enough for anyone's notice.
That's a week on, not this weekend, the following weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get in touch with you then, because I've got 3 4K cameras, so I don't mind, because Harrogate's about an hour and a half from Cleethorpes, isn't it?
I think I've done it in an hour and a half. I've done it an hour and 40 from Louth.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half from here. Last time I came up to Harrogate, you know.
That would be amazing, especially with to add a bit of drama to it, because I've seen footage where the drone will be quite close to the person's face and then just
yeah, do that. As long as you've got what you want filming, makes my job a lot easier then.
Well, what I'd do is I'd send you a copy. If you could send me an email, I'd send you a copy of the storyboard that's written. It's written on a Microsoft document, but it's still a storyboard.
Yeah. And
then you could tell me technically what sequence it would be best, because it doesn't need to be filmed in sequence as long as
no. Yeah, I can do that. Me emails on my about page on my YouTube.
Oh, okay. So I can contact you on there then.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, we're just planning, a bit of filming.
Yeah. Would anybody else, like Chris and Jeanette, be interested in a meetup in Harrogate a week on Saturday? to do, because he's got a good drone and he's also got a GoPro camera as well.
Whoever wants to get involved and doesn't mind me being quite dramatic and emotional, because it's not
I see Pixie says he don't mind helping out. And do you think you can get the gorgeous Hayley Louise to do the sandwiches and the coffee?
Oh, if only I could get Hayley Louise up here as soon as that.
That'd be a good one, wouldn't it?
Hayley promised me that we are going to have a sleepover YouTube weekend at some point.
Oh, I hope you're going to live stream when she comes up then, Carl.
Hayley, what do you think? Should we live stream for everyone when we're very drunk? I'll wait for responses if it's...
I know.
But no, Pauline,
you see what Barry's put in?
Oh, what did Barry put on?
You could make the first drone porn film. Well, Barry, I do like that one.
We were talking about pornography yesterday, and then I was about to say, pornography doesn't hurt anyone, but I'm also working on a video about the negative effects of pornography, so that I couldn't come out with that. So I was just like,
no, that's another good topic, you know, because the one I'm working on is death, because that's one of my favourite subjects.
Death. What sort of? Well,
I've started filming it. I start in a churchyard, looking at the graves, because I've always been fascinated of going back to the 1920s, especially around the mill towns, where if you lived above 14, 15, you lived to about 50 or 60. A lot of people died in the 18, 20, 30-ish in the mill towns, Blackburn and up in Lancashire. A lot of people died before they were 10, you know, and because it's a subject that people don't like talking about, like you often see people now that like in our local paper last year, there was about 4 or 5 young children died, and they'd got no money for the funeral. So they did donate pages on Facebook.
Right.
I've always said, my son's 46, and I've always said to him, you should get some sort of insurance or, pay for your funeral in advance, because I paid for mine. I'm 68, and I paid for my funeral 10 years ago. And even then, it was £2,200. So I don't know what it is now. It's about 3,500. But that's what got me interested in it. And then I've interviewed a Catholic priest, a Methodist, a Mormon, a Buddhist, a Hindu, and all the beliefs are different.
Right.
You know, because some people say you go to heaven, other people say you go to hell, you're reincarnated and everything like that. And yet, the Bible says in the first book, in the book of Genesis, God said to Adam, if you eat of that fruit of that tree, you will positively die. So, you know, if religion says you go to heaven or you're reincarnated, that's a lie, because the Bible definitely says you cease to exist. You go back to mankind's common grave. You go to the dust that we're made up of.
I've never.
That's why, you know, and I was going to do a collab with Beauty on a Budget, Bella, about it, but I thought, no, I'm going to make a video where I interview different religions and get their viewpoint. And so that's what I'm doing, you know, at the moment. Another one I'm doing is there was a tag going around on the beauty channels about, you know, face creams and everything like that, anti-aging. Yeah. So I am interviewing an 86-year-old who's got hardly no wrinkles or anything like that, and she's never used beauty creams.
So is she going to divulge all secrets?
Yeah. So I'm going to get her to. She's doing that tag. I've got the 10 questions, and I'm going to ask her the 10 questions, because I couldn't do it, because you know, I'm a fella. I've never used beauty creams in my life. So I just thought, oh, I'll put that on the beauty channels. Hello, Sassy Family from Holland. nice to see you in. And she did a shout out for me last night, which I really appreciated.
All from Holland.
So look at this. We've got away from our discussion.
No, I love talking about religion, and I'm just about to say, I'm interested to read to watch your Mormon interview, if it's online.
No, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, have you got it planned to?
I've done the interviews.
Yeah.
Because my cousin who lives in Banbury, her and her husband at the moment, so I interviewed them.
Oh, brilliant! No, because I'm.
I know you're a Christian, but I don't know what faith. So, yeah, I wasn't going to ask you because it's a subject like religion and politics you should never bring up unless the person would like to talk about their religion. So, you know.
Planning to do more faith-based videos because I'm constantly being told that because I'm gay, I haven't got a right to have faith. Yesterday on YouTube I was called a crease in God's creation that needs to be righted, or a wrong that needs to be righted. And no, the Mormon Church is what I've been part of for about just over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm still exploring different faiths, but what I love about the Mormon Church is there isn't hell. Hell isn't ever described. That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It sounds a bit out there, but there's like 3 levels of heaven. And
yeah.
I just love the fact that there's a church that doesn't damn people to hell.
Yeah.
Hell's it's a way of striking fear in people. Don't do this because you're going to go to hell. I just think, even though the Mormon Church is flawed in many ways, just like every religion, not threatening people with hell, which I like.
So, you know, when you went to Utah, then did you go to the tabernacle?
Oh yeah, when I was 18, I went to Temple Square, and it was amazing. So every time I go back to Utah now, I always visit Temple Square, tabernacle, and yeah.
Oh, awesome. I bet that's you know, because I mean, you know, I've been past the Mormon temple, but I've never been in it, and I've seen a lot of videos on here on YouTube in it, and I've seen. I love listening to the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. They're brilliant, you know.
I've got videos on my channel. They're only little snippets because back then I only did little snippets.
But yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I've got a few videos from Temple Square.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Emily Baird wants to be interviewed by me. I will get in touch, Emily Baird, and I will interview you if you like to come on my channel. Yeah, because I just, you know, I've got 2 more, and then I'm at my 50th. And the 50th is going to be all the ones who I've interviewed because I'm getting in touch with everyone. So that includes you, Carl, where I'm going to do a 5-minute one after the other of me 50 to see how much they've improved their channels.
Oh, see, I've only got, 3 interviews to go?
Yeah. Well, 2, and then it's the 50th. But I am getting in touch with everyone about that.
I'd be well up for that. I'll try. It'll give me some extra oomph to, you know, make some changes on my channel.
Yeah. You was in last night's stream, weren't you? Did you hear what I've got to do by next week? What Randoms challenged me to do?
Don't you have to create a Tetley tea advert or something?
A Hovis advert. Got to get the flat cap. I can't ride a bike. I can't get a bike with a thing on because she wants me to do the Ovis advert. So it's a challenge. I'm going to do it.
So is it going to be like a serious advert, or are you going to add some humour to it?
Oh, humour. Yeah, humour. The wallpaper's going on it. Because Random Gail has got this thing about my wallpaper. The wife chose it. So the wife's in charge. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, yeah. If the wife's in charge, she's the boss.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, brilliant. So that was one of the questions that I'd got for you. Does your job make you happy? Are you happy in your job?
Oh, yeah. I'm one of those that wake up and think, is this really my job? Do I really get to do this every day? I know it sounds cheesy, but yeah, I feel very, very, very blessed when it comes to my job.
Yeah, and there's not many people who can say that they enjoy their job. Yes, no. Emily, excuse me a minute, Cal. Yes, Emily, I'll do it. Get in touch with you in about 3 weeks' time then. And Hayley Louise has gone, ha ha ha, the wallpaper. Yes, I know. It's a standing joke with the Argyle in it. Yeah, sorry about that, Carl. Yeah, because
no, what's the wallpaper joke?
Well, Random just used to start on it every time she came on my live streams. Oh, send me the wallpaper, you know, and so every time she's on my live stream, she always mentions the wallpaper. Oh. Yes, so I'll tell you what, Thorn Draven. If you don't support his channel, go over and support him. He lives in Nova Scotia, in Scotland, I think, or somewhere up that area. Brilliant guy, you know. He's Jeanette Pickering's bit of on the side, you know.
So she's got a fancy man, has she?
Yeah. Or if you go back through my live streams, about 2 weeks ago, Thorn was on it, and Nova
Scotia. I thought that was in America.
It's in Canada.
Canada. Oh, right. I've just checked him out, and he's very talented. You look very, very talented, Mr. Thorn
Draven. Yeah. He is absolutely brilliant channel, you know.
I'll support Hayley Louise. You'll get this. I'm going to support him. Yeah, he looks very talented.
Yeah. Oh, I love Hayley Louise's vlogs. You know, she's another channel that I don't know why it's not growing as much as it should do, because she's good at what she does, you know. And really, you know, when she comes up, because she's an actress as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to do something.
I can't wait to see her project that she was only able to say little bits about in her vlog, the zombie thing, because I love zombies and I love Hayley Louise and I love the fact that her career's it's obviously going up. She's, you know, so I'm very excited.
Yeah. See, Pauline's just said Nova Scotia's in Canada. Yeah, I know that, Pauline. It's like Vancouver, you know. Oh, I'll tell you what, you'll have a great time over there, you know.
Oh, I can't wait. Pauline, I am coming for you. I really am. I can't wait. And yes, Jeanette Pickering, I agree with you. I'm definitely going to support.
Oh, Barry again. If it's not growing, Eagle, try Viagra. Yeah, I don't think if I tried Viagra, the channel would grow. Something else might, but that wouldn't.
Depends. Different websites, that, you know. Probably not on YouTube.
It's coming. What's this? Soon. I'm so scared, but looking forward to it. Oh, so when's she supposed to be coming up then?
Well, I think she's on about her zombie project, the TV show.
Yeah.
But I don't know when it's coming up. But Hayley Louise, I need to know when you're coming up to Harrogate. It's got to be this year. We've got to make it happen.
Are you saying that? Jeanette Pickering's comment.
Yeah, Jeanette, I think we do. Like, I don't know if you fancy, or sorry, I don't know if you think that Crimson Fantasy is very talented as well. Have we got? But I definitely think that Thorn Draven is going to be my new favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Watch for the next one interview, because it's gonna. I'm re-interviewing Crimson Fantasy, but it's a Bad Boy Keith interview with him.
Oh,
255 questions I've got sorted for him, and they're all right to the bone.
I was going to say I like a raw, honest interview.
Well, yeah. If you haven't seen my interview with Jeanette Pickering, the Bad Boy one, it was done about 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, and I asked Jeanette what colour underwear she used, how often she liked it, and what her fantasies are, and those type of questions. Very, you know, I got a lot of the average watch time on that was 16 minutes.
Oh, so your viewers actually like the X-rated questions then?
Yeah. Well, you've got to pick and choose, haven't you, who you interview and like that. And yes, Pauline, 255 questions from half of them are from a girl's point of view, or put it this way, a girl would say to Crimson, what part of my body would you most like to lick or stroke or whatever? So they're the type of things that he's willing to do. So we'll find out a lot more about him.
Perfect. I'm definitely watching that one.
Yeah, especially now you've said you
Carl, I want to see what makes him tick.
Does age make a difference to you? Because I've got one of my best friends is gay, but he's a bit too old. He's 81, but he's, you know, I've known him years.
I would never judge anyone on their age.
Yeah, he's a brilliant one.
81 would be too big. I don't think he'd want me running around sticking a camera in his face asking him to put wigs on.
Yeah. Or Emily Baird, she's a female guitarist. So Emily Baird, when you come on my channel for my interview, I will expect you to have your guitar ready and play for us. Because I'm just going to ask Carl, because he's into singing, if he'd sing us a song. I'll put you on the spot on my interview.
I don't think I'm confident enough to sing a song without preparation, because like I said, I'm just working my way up to it. But if I'm on my 5-minute one, because I've not got much time to make much changes to my channel, that could be what I do for my 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you know, Gail's doing a Bad Boy Keith interview. Oh, I will, Barry, then. So you're up for a Bad Boy one then. Oh, I will do that.
Yes, Jeanette, we are BFFs.
Yeah.
And then I can't wait to meet you and have a nibble on your lemon drizzle.
Oh, I've lost my thought now. I'm getting old. Sorry about this. What was I going to say then? I forgot my thought. Anyway, I'll ask this question then. When did your last relationship end, Carl?
No, I'm joking. My last relationship ended 9-10 months ago.
Yeah. So yeah. You've been single for 9 or 10 months then?
I've been single for 9 or 10 months on my dusty shelf. So
if anyone's looking who is interested in our Carly, he's available.
Who wouldn't want me? Look at my fashion sense.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, you be surprised how many would fancy a nice young man like you.
Oh well, thank you very much. I didn't think I'd be getting compliments onto it this evening's show.
Yeah. Here's another question then that I've got, because I've got about 100 questions that I was going to ask you, but because we've been yapping, we've been good. Boy George, big red faces. That's Mickey, by the way. He's from Swindon, who Grimsby Town beat the other last Saturday.
Hi, Bear. That's a cosy sounding name.
Yeah. So, what's been your biggest mistakes so far in life, and what did you learn from them?
Wow, I love that question. Okay, I'm going to take this off because that's very serious. My biggest mistake is allowing someone to dictate my life. And what I learned from it was I wasted a lot of time following their instructions, which only led to poor mental health, loss of friends, and loss of independence, and loss of enjoyment of life. And now I feel like I can, even with some of the issues I have, I still feel like I can breathe again.
Oh, look out. Jeanette Pickering's put a comment in there.
What did Jeanette say?
Carl, you can nibble on my lemon drizzle.
Oh, Jeanette, as long as it comes with custard, I'm happy.
I'll even wait. Oh, that was a good one. Deep conversation, yes.
I'm on a date anyway, Carl, so I'm holding out till then. Yes, I'm saving myself. I'm going to become a virgin again for Hayley Louise because,
Yes, I can see what Hayley says.
He's the one that I want.
We're on a date anyway, Carl, so I'm holding out till then.
And yes, beauty on a budget. I think I'm not. I don't think I'm alone in that. So I hope everyone learns that lesson really quick and quicker than I did. And thank you, Pauline. I thought I might as well be honest. He's come up with really good questions, so I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, being honest. Richard of Darwin Droning says, "Leave my drizzle alone."
Oh, wait, I'm sure that, if the drizzle's big enough for us to share, we'll have a spoon each.
And Monty's right next to Pauline's just living. Oh, lucky dog. That's all I can say.
Oh, okay, Jeanette. We'll hold off on the custard. Can I have a bit of whipped cream, though?
Yeah.
Custard, Carl, you don't like cream on it.
Here's another interesting question I've got for you.
Hit me with it.
What qualities do you admire most about your parents?
So I've only got a mom. I've never met my dad.
Yeah.
I love the fact that my mom is the sort of mom that had her 10-year-old son tell her that he liked other boys. And all she did was hug him, give him a kiss. And she sat there and looked through Pop World magazine and asked me which ones did I fancy. And from 10 years old, I've never had to worry about being who I am because my mom just loved me that much.
Yeah, well, that's what mothers should do. Should never judge or anything like that. And that was a lovely answer, that was. And I mean, you must respect your mother dearly then.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. We're so similar and we can have our bickering moments. But if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I'd be. She's just amazing.
Yeah. So the Big Red Bear says, Carl, do you follow Boy George in music?
I don't. Do you know why I've got this on? Because on my channel and live streams, I like to put different wigs on to change my look up. And this was £1, a hat and tassely bits for £1. So I was like, I need that.
And Sassy Family is going. So thanks a lot for coming in, Sassy Family. I really appreciate you coming in. Will you let Carl lick the whisk?
Oh, as long as it's not an electric whisk, the Big Red Bear, because I need my tongue for other things. I can't have it ripped off. That's a mom, a great mom. Yes. And yes, beauty on a budget. That's how moms should be. That's how moms and dads should be. But I just feel sorry for the families that when they find out that they've got when they've got a gay or lesbian or bisexual transgender kid and they make them homeless. That's what I can never get my head around. And Equinox Photography, I am gay. So, yeah, man, I'm a supporter.
Yeah, and the Midnight Raven, just loving you. So, you've got another great supporter in the Midnight Raven. She's a beautiful young lady. She's from Norfolk.
Oh, I've never been
to the hashtag I am a creator community.
Oh, perfect. I'm just when this interview's over, I'm literally going to put in Google hashtag I'm a creator. I'm going to check so many of you out.
Yeah. Hayley Louise should join the community as well.
Yes, you should, Hayley Louise.
Yeah, you'll get more supporters. There's a big hashtag I am a creator-thon on Saturday night. James Cox and Vane's Vlogs are doing it. 8-hour stream where you could pick up they had about 343 in last Saturday when they did it. Oh, wow. Friday. So you could potential there to get a lot of supporters, not subs, true supporters.
Yeah, I don't need subs because I don't want 1,000 subscribers and then no one contacting me.
Yeah.
Although I would like to hit that goal because I've just got over 800 for the first time in 11 years, which I'm.
So Nick of Equinox says he works in the LGBT community himself. So, that's interesting.
Oh, you are right, though, Equinox. I know a few people within the LGBT community that isn't very supportive. And when I say I'm a supporter, as long as you're a decent person, I don't care who you like, who you love, who you sleep with, as long as you're decent, that's all. And yes, Hayley Louise, I am Cher.
Here's one then. Another question.
Yes.
I thought this would be interesting. How would you describe your best friend?
Oh, these questions are amazing. Have you come up with these?
Yeah. Because I looked at your videos.
Yeah.
It gives me ideas to ask questions that I think would be interesting. Because you do, and I write them all down. And I mean, on my sheet, I've got about 60 for you.
Oh,
that I could ask you, because and it's like, I download the videos that you've done, so if I forget, I can always look at those as well while I'm interviewing you.
So my best friend is a mother of 3, a wife, and I've known her now 9 years. And she's one of those people that she will give you advice. If you don't take it, if I didn't take it, it'd be my own responsibility, but she would never turn around and say, I told you so. Soon as someone turns around and says, I told you so, I don't consider them a friend. And she is just someone that's how I'll sum her up. She would never say, I told you so.
Yeah.
That to me, that just sums it up perfectly. She's always there regardless.
I think Pixie's put that in Big Red Bear, Carl's channel, and Beauty on Bella said, I'm amazed you are not more supported, Carl. I think your channel is great. I'm so glad I met you tonight, Bella.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Bella. I love hearing stuff like that. And like I said, Bella, it's only based on Debbie, TPG, Uber Goober, obviously now thanks to Eaglevp, Gail, because Gail keeps saying, do more live streams, get yourself out there. And I was like, no. But I don't know if any of you agree, but live streams really do help you not get subscribers. I don't care about that, but just communicate with people.
Oh, well, Nick of Equinox Photography, he works with all sorts, from gay to drug addicts and all religions, from Catholic to Muslims. That must be an interesting job as well. I thought he only had his photography business, but so Nick, I'm going to have to interview you.
I was going to say that would be an interesting.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. But the only problem with Nick, he hasn't got a lot of videos up, so you don't know a lot about him.
Always mysterious.
Yeah. Because the only way you can do research is going back, looking at the videos that they've produced. And if they haven't got a lot on, then you're in trouble, because you're thinking, well, what can I talk about to them? Because you don't know the person, because by looking at the videos, can we have a giant karaoke session?
Yes, karaoke session. That's what I've wanted to do. I'd get involved with that.
Yeah, well, Emily Baird, Random Life Productions, is holding a karaoke night. I don't know whether she's going to do it this Saturday, or she's going to do it one Saturday. So go over, check her channel out. Chris, can you put Random Life Productions channel in the chat for me, please?
I'm lucky to call you a friend as well, Pauline. I can't big you up enough. Even when you're not in my live streams, I'm bloody flapping my lips about you.
Yeah. Well, it's as Random says. You've got to do live streams, because that's how you get noticed. People join friends. If they like you as an individual, they will support you as long as you're on YouTube, and they'll be friends forever.
Yeah,
that's what I've always said. We're a tutor, part-time volunteer. Yeah, so if you're up for an interview, Nick, just put in yes or no. I don't mind, but I just love talking to people, and this is the best way of getting to know channels. And there's quite a few supporters who followed me and now doing interviews, like via projects. They live in, I think they live in Florida, and they do a thing called sessions once a month where they interview the channels, but they do it through Wirecast, so they can, it's like OBS. So I've got to learn OBS where I can do my interviews through them, that, because then you can have all your video snippets, because as I say, I've downloaded about 30 videos of yours today, so I put them up as I'm talking to you, and I'm thinking, oh, that's great. Not at the moment, Keith. Give me the chance to get more videos up. Yeah, that's all right, Nick. Whenever you're ready or feel at ease coming on to have an interview.
Thank you, the Midnight Raven. I'll check you out on Instagram as well and give you some support. And someone said they followed me on Twitter, and I've just lost that message because I'm so slow.
My fault. I should have done it. You know, I see.
And I'll check you out as well, Emily Bird. And
Yeah, Jeanette's followed you on Instagram. I can't say it now.
Instagram.
Yeah. Mickey's followed you as well. I've supported Cal. Great. Oh, the bad boy. Steve, put in when you're available. Any night, tomorrow, or do. I've got your questions already there.
Oh, I want to see this interview.
So if you're up for it tomorrow night, or should we do it early in the morning?
Give me an example of one of your bad boy questions. Ask me a bad boy question as a practice.
Hold on, wait a minute. I've got them on my phone.
If you can make me blush.
Are you sure you want to answer one of these?
Oh, I'm not sure. You should come in one of my live streams. We were talking about making a foursome porn film last night.
Yeah, wait a minute then.
Oh, Crimson, I'll be following you as well. Something else I can talk about.
It is one then. Have you ever used lubricants?
I have used lubricants of various flavors and textures.
Whoa.
Some taste of cherry, chocolate, strawberry, salted caramel. Some that make you tingle, some that make you feel warm.
Yes, I am, Mickey. Here's another one then. Would you ever use edible underwear?
Oh, I would give it a go. Depends what it was made out of. Nothing's... Yeah, I'd give it a go. I don't think I could eat it all, though.
Yeah, hold on then. It's all right, because I've got all these written down. So,
oh, Hayley, you can be in the foursome. We'll make it a fivesome. No problem at all.
So, if you was dating or interested in a guy, then what kind of outfit would you like to see him in?
Oh, this is going to show what sort of person I am now.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're all designed for, isn't it?
I would like to see a guy, and Hayley, don't judge me, with trackies, Nike trainers, and a hoodie. I'm from Birmingham, so I'm used to chavs.
So, what's the reason behind that?
I don't know. I just find it sexy than wearing all the sports clothes and the chubby trainers, you know, tracky bottoms.
Oh, Random Life Productions is in the house.
Hello, Random Life. I was just asked dirty questions.
So, if you met Ailey Louise in Harrogate and she came to the door naked,
yeah,
she'll ask you that question because you wouldn't do anything, would you?
Well, what's the end of the question?
Well, what would you do to her if she came to your door naked?
Well, I'd be like, Ailey Louise, get in before the paparazzi see you. Great pair of tits, by the way. Let's get the bottle of tequila out.
Now, I'll apply that to Crimson then. What if it was Crimson knocking at the door?
Right, if it was Crimson knocking at the door, I would offer him some assistance, you know. Do you need a hand? That sort of thing. I'd want to be a really good host. I'd want Crimson to feel at home at my house.
Another one then. What is your biggest fantasy?
I can't wait to watch this interview with Crimson. My biggest fantasy, like sexual fantasy or fantasy in life?
Yeah. It's sexual because these are all bad boy questions.
Oh, these really are bad boy questions. Right. My sexual fantasy would have to be... I wouldn't have...
Looking at what Crimson's just put in.
Oh, okay. Now that's inspired me. My sexual fantasy would be Crimson going, knocking at my door, going, Carl, please help me. I've loved you for so long. Take me now. And then I get my two hands and, you know, just go for it.
Oh, right, this is good. Look out, I'm getting a flush here.
Woo, so have I.
So here's another one leading on from that one then. What was the last dirty dream you had?
The last Dirty dream. Oh, this is more romantic than anything.
Well, they're designed to be, to get to know your sexual.
Oh, okay. Well, the last erotic type dream that I had was of a guy that's coming over from America in 7 weeks to hang out and have a little tour of England and Paris, and it was about him. But I'm a gentleman, and I won't tell you what happened in that dream. And I've got another question there by the Big Red Bear. Does
Go on then.
Fears, and what's the most? Oh, the chat's taken your question. Oh, there it is. My fear, I know this sounds really heavy after talking about sex and assaulting Crimson Fantasy, but I would say my biggest fear would be to people that know me, and if I'm being really honest and raw, my biggest fear would be to give in to the mental health issues I'm having, especially with the anorexia, would be to fall back into that and potentially cause a lot of damage to myself. So that's what I'm always really scared about. And I was on live last night after a bad day, and and so many people were so supportive, and I was just saying I'm really worried that I'm gonna go back into that, and they were just so like, no, don't even waste your time. So yeah, that's my biggest fear.
Yeah, Ailey Louise said she was going to ask for a bad girl, bad boy interview, but after listening to the questions, missed out.
Hayley Louise is going to be famous. She can't do a bad boy interview. She can't have all that juiciness out on the internet.
Yeah. Okay. Last bad boy one then. Otherwise, Crimson will get to know them all.
Oh yeah.
Would you ever want to have a threesome? And if so, who are the other two?
Right. I have had one in my past, but if I was to have one in the future, I would have to say, and I'm going to do this YouTube themed. My YouTube threesome would be Crimson and Hayley Louise, but I have to be the main focus because I know for a fact that when them two are in the room, I'm just going to be pushed out of the way. But so yeah, that'd be mine. My YouTube themed threesome.
Oh, that's a good one. Did you hear that, Hayley Louise? That was a good one. You and Crimson, yeah. Oh, with Carl. Oh, well, wait, that'll be a good one.
Oh, thank you very much, the Big Red Bear. I always get worried that I'm going to, one, bore people, and two, make people look at me a little bit weird when I'm honest about that sort of thing. But I didn't want to give you a false, shiny, sparkly answer because you took the time to ask the question. I thought I'd just give you the answer.
Well, I'm an interviewer. What else am I supposed to do but ask questions?
Oh, poor Monty has to leave the room because this has got to. Pauline's too scared about having me at her house now. She's just going to think I'm this horn monster.
No, she'll still love you, Carl.
Oh, I've just got asked about one night stands. Equinox, I know I sound really boring now, but I don't do one night stands because I think I'm too much of a panicker, worrier. I'm not cool, I'm not slick, so I wouldn't know. One night stands aren't for me. Yeah.
Oh, you see what Ailey's put in?
What has she put? Where have I missed it?
I mean, sounds like a fun evening. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, man, Hayley. But me and Hayley know for a fact that we'll call it a threesome.
Yeah.
And then, like, Crimson, can you film me and Hayley whilst we do our video?
Yeah, look at that. Crimson says, laughs out loud. Imagine the watch time for that collaboration. Yes.
We would break the record, Crimson and Hayley.
Yeah, I'm going to be there to film it. Don't worry. I've got to partake somehow, haven't I?
See, we've got a videographer.
Yeah. Jeanette Pickering says, what physical features does Carl look for in a man? Oh, that's a good question. I'll have to write that one down.
I love that question, Jeanette. Right, Jeanette, when it comes to a man, I like a bit of a quirk. So whether it's a slight lisp when they talk, whether it's a bit of a nervous disposition, it all comes with how they hold themselves. I do like a bit of a smile, not like a you know, like a really huge smile, but just a smile, just a slight little smile, and how they hold themselves. But I love that question. You lot are coming up with some awesome questions, I tell you.
Yeah. Yes, Aileen. Editors.
You cheeky bastard. No, he does one night lay down.
Oh, and honestly.
Who says I'm lying down? Vlog from the bog. I have other. I would have to look away if it involves going commando. Oh, the big red bear. We don't want to make you bashful. Oh, I love it. Every live stream I go in, there seems to be filth going on. It's amazing.
Hey?
I'll edit us beautifully. Oh, we get photoshopped as well. I've got a few areas you could Photoshop, Crimson. That'd be amazing.
Crimson, I've just sent you an invite so you can come on just to cheer Carl up.
I wonder if Carl goes to bed commando, and if so, how many times does this happen? Oh, big red bear.
I'll tell you what, they're getting saucy on my channel, these fellas.
Oh, you're the one that's inspired them.
I know.
I can't go commando. I have to wear boxers. So all I wear to bed. What do you lot? Let me turn it back around on you lot. What do you lot wear to bed? I wear just boxers and nothing else. But come on, give us an answer. What do you all wear to bed?
Here you are, Carl, just for you.
What's happening?
I've just invited Steve on.
Oh my days, I'm gonna get all bashful, red and embarrassed now.
Crimson, where are you? His photograph's up, so he's joined, but he ain't quite got it sorted yet.
Oh,
Jeanette, you seen what Jeanette put?
Jeanette is nude. All she sleeps with is her lemon drizzle.
Yeah, the fix is in the buff.
The big red bear says no comment, so that means naked. Beauty on the budget just wears Chanel No. 5. So
yeah.
I went
droning out. Vlog from the bog and smile.
My missus likes me commando. Oh, just in case she needs to grab onto something.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, you're getting some good answers here, Carl. I think you better take off.
I love the honesty of the people. Oh,
yeah, I do. Yeah.
Wears nout. I love that nout. He wears nothing. But
yeah, well, I'll tell you what, PJs, the Midnight Raven. Yeah, I do PJs. Yeah.
You do.
I do like that Chanel No. 5. Cool. I tell you what, I'd love to be next to Bella if she wears Chanel No. 5.
Bella, you're
beautiful. Only joking, Bella. You know, I'm happily married, like you're happily married. But wearing Jim Jams, yes, Random. I wonder if Random has perfume on when she goes to bed.
Random Live Productions. You wear Jim Jams. Do you not get hot in the summer? Oh, if it gets a little nippy, she puts on a thong, or is that the hubby of the couple?
That's the Pixie. Chris is the hubby.
Chris wears a thong.
Yeah. Cool. I didn't know that. I tell you that. When I interviewed Jeanette, I didn't ask a question like that. Cool, I should have asked her. Oh, shouldn't I?
That's a married couple. You can get some juicy info off them too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they're good friends. Yeah. You know, well, you're a friend now. I know a lot about you now.
No, that's what I like about YouTube. It does help you actually meet new friends, and it's nice, especially when you take the time like this, because get in a comment going, like on my anorexia video, someone commented going, haha, this was brilliant. And I thought, I actually watched the video. I'm talking about mental anguish. Yes, I tried to be positive, but I thought they didn't watch the video. They just commented.
I like Thorn Draven. I wear a space suit and sleep standing up.
That's what Thorn said.
That's what Thorn said.
Well, I'm sure he'd look as attractive in a spacesuit as he would just wearing Chanel No. 5.
Hey, Crimson's in the house.
Yeah, where is Crimson? I can't see. Oh, I can see him.
Well, you can't now. He's disappeared. Here he is. Crimson, meet Carl.
Hello, Crimson.
Hey, Carl, what's going on?
I have been stalking your channel since I was introduced, what, 2 weeks ago? Or has it been longer?
It's been about a few weeks. I think we met on Random's live stream, right?
I forgot who because everyone knows everyone. I forgot who I met through who.
I know, we're just like a melting pot of different cultures all rolled into one.
That's what I love about some of these live streams. Sometimes you have people from all over Europe, Canada, Asia, all in one room. It's awesome. And it sounds like you're going to be very busy because Keith's going to be interviewing you. Gail wants to interview you. Have you been up to Uber yet?
Well, yeah, you know, like we all interview each other, right? I've been interviewed by Pixie's channel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be interviewing Keith and Random too. So, you know, we try not to overlap, but if it's worth it, like we'll do it for sure.
And it's one way of just, you know, getting everyone in a mix. It's, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I like the interview like live streams because like it's a different kind of vibe than like a typical live stream. Like you really get up close with like a YouTuber. It's like, especially when I interview them, like I feel like I learn a lot about them. Like, I don't know, they feel close and we get kind of personal, you know?
Well, that's what an interview should be. I feel there should be a level of intimacy in there. Just like
exactly. You don't want those stiff interviews where it's like a one night stand gone wrong, where it's just kind of like it's awkward and the only way to engage in conversation is just saying like the questions that you have prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like
Keith had loads of questions, but we've been gossiping about all sorts before we even got a chance to.
And that's, you know what? Like those are just fallback. You know what I'm saying? Like a good interview to me is when it sounds like it's a friendly interview, like just conversation. You know, like even at a job interview, if you're talking to them and you're presenting yourself in a well-fashioned manner and it's coming off like a friendly conversation, you know you're in the clear.
Yeah. It needs to be natural. It needs to have a flow. And
Haley, I put the link in if you want to come on.
Oh my God.
Who else is coming in?
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that Pauline is just living.
Is Pauline coming?
Hi, Crims.
Hey, it's been a while since we...
Hi, Pauline. We've never been on a live stream together. I'm so excited.
Oh, I have to turn off. Keith. Oh, my friend. Mwah, mwah.
I can't believe we're in a live stream together. I'm very excited. What are you doing?
Oh, I was checking out some papers. I just finished lunch, and Monty is out of the room. You guys are too porn for my little baby.
We're too porn. So were you and Crimson close together in Canada? Because I found out the other day
that he lives on the other side of the country.
And how many hours drive is it from one side of the country to the other?
I guess it's a 4-hour flight.
4-hour flight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Here he is. He's back. My baby's back.
Sorry, Monty, for all the dirty talk. It's Keith's fault, not mine.
I remember when I made Monty into like, you know, a video on my channel, like with Pauline.
Yeah.
Buddy.
It was so
cool. I haven't seen Monty in a while. He's so cute.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
He was in the cartoon Crimson made, right, Monty?
Yeah, I made kind of parodies on channels, and for Pauline's Just Living, I kind of made a Dude Where's My Car ripoff, but with Pauline.
Yeah.
Was that a fun thing?
Okay, Barry, cheers.
Yes, basically she lost her car. Like she had to go on a blind date that I set her up with, but she lost her car. She couldn't find her car, so she had to retrace her steps. And like she's asking like the local florist, but she's making it into a vlog. And whenever she couldn't remember something, like, you know, she would edit up what she was gonna say, like right there. Like when I watch channels, I get very thorough. You know what I mean? And that's why I love doing parodies.
Well, I watched it at first. I watched it before I even know who you was, and I was like, "Who made this animated thing?" And I thought, "Is this someone being rude?" But it was so funny, and I got when it got into it, I was like, I thought someone was being like a hater, but it was so funny when I got into it.
Oh, and it's funny you mentioned that because I've done that with I think a couple channels, and they've gotten shocked, like the response, because I guess it was the way it was worded, but. Yeah, some people have taken offense to my parodies, so I try not to offend people at the end of the day.
But because I knew her, I was like, she always gets lost. She always forgets something.
I am always lost.
Exactly.
So you really captured Pauline. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, and for Keith, I made him kind of like one of those, you know, casting couch guys. I'll be like on the street to a pretty lady and be like, "Hey, do you want to be famous? I'll make you a star. Come on my channel. I'll get you 30 subscribers. You'll be famous."
With some of the things that Keith said, I do a lot of my work on my back. So yeah, that
exactly. And like, we got a tour of his bathroom, and he said he wanted to set up a webcam in his toilet one time. So I mentioned, it's like, I'm not going to set a webcam in my toilet.
That's a great to come out with. Pauline, do you want a camera in your bathroom? I know I don't.
I don't.
Depends on what niche you're going for.
You'd probably get a different audience if you.
Yeah, like it's not the audience you're wanting, Pauline, for sure.
No, I told my husband I need some subscribers. I'm going to go stripping. He says it doesn't matter. Anybody.
Pauline, we need to work on a collab. I'll make you look sexy. We'll do this.
Oh, I'll watch that video. You're going to be porn now. Monty won't be able to watch it.
Yeah, this interview is going down. You know, oh.
Keith,
I reached 30.
Saturday.
Yeah, I had 30 in the room at one time. Brilliant.
And now
don't forget Saturday.
Yes, I know. I am a creator-thon.
Yeah.
Okay. James Cox, Vane's vlogs, Razmataz. They're all doing it.
I love it.
I love it.
What's the marathon?
It's an 8-hour marathon. You know, people coming on. 5 minutes of fame. I hope I get my 5 minutes of fame.
Me too. Me too.
I'll definitely watch. I'm not part of the I Am a Creator, so I don't think I'll get on, but I'll try and start hashtagging and stuff.
You have to be part of it, Carl. You too,
I think I hashtagged a video, like an interview or something. I remember I did it once, but I haven't been keeping up on it.
No, I need to remember. I will start because it's important to, you know.
I haven't uploaded in like a week, so like, you know. So.
Have you seen what Ailey's put in the comments, guys?
Oh no, I don't have the chat open.
Oh, Haley. There's too much going on here tonight. Got mother with the TV one side. My sister's boyfriend is walking around in his boxers. I'll just enjoy watching you, handsome bunch.
Oh, that's decent.
Love Haley.
That's
talking about Keith.
We can walk round in our boxers if you want, Haley. I don't think you'll want to see what I've got, but you know, Eagle and Crimson might.
Yeah. Cool. How is it, Steve, that I get you fixed up on my live streams?
You know what, Keith, and that's why I have to give you respect for that.
Keith, you might not be wearing trousers. You've got your angle's pretty clever, just like me. I'm not wearing trousers, but I've made.
I've got me
done that one
time tonight.
I've done that one time. I thought my camera was off on a hangout, and I was just wearing boxers and a shirt. And I went to go get something in the background. You could totally see like everything.
Oh, has that live stream still uploaded somewhere? You know, just in case I accidentally check it out.
It was for a brief second, but you'd have to like go through like 4 hours of like.
Don't worry, Crimson. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'll check it out.
And I fall asleep at the end of the stream, so it's around there.
I fell asleep once on Deb's channel because I had to stay up until 4 o'clock in the morning to play her game, and by the end of it, I was just like. They were like, Juice? I was like, yep, I'm here. I'm awake.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to lay down. This is the first time I've ever laid down on a live stream. So I'm like laying there. I'm like, yeah. And then the next thing I hear is, Steve! And like, I'm like, what? Hey?
Just waking up a bunch of angry voices.
Yeah, they're going to leave me there. So imagine waking up, like, you know, like 2 hours later, and it's just like dead air. Like there's people in the chat room. But like, I'm glad they stayed until I woke up.
You could have said that it was just like an artistic thing, like David Beckham did. You wanted everyone to watch you sleep because it was a political statement of some sort.
Like enjoy the ambience of no sound and hearing my dog bark at everyone that walks by. You know, like.
Keith, have you?
Louise says, I can see Monty joining in a bikini.
What? That's going next level right now.
Monty in a bikini, yeah.
Rustin Monty.
That'd go viral, wouldn't it?
The big bear, Carl.
I have a question. Would it be a one piece or a two piece?
Oh.
Did you hear that, Pauline?
No, are you talking to me? No, repeat, please.
Ailey Louise says, I can see Monty joining in a bikini. So Steve's just said, is it a one piece or a two piece?
Monty is a little boy. It's a one piece.
It's a one piece.
Hey, we gender bend now. It's 2018.
Yeah, there's
okay.
Yeah.
But he has
Monty's secure with himself.
He's very secure.
Monty's the man. I love Monty.
Oh, Mickey's just asked a good question to you, Carl.
Yeah.
Do you like men with facial hair or clean shaven?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
I would have
Monty, get out, Monty.
to go with the chavvy look with the trainers and the trackies. It'd have to be facial hair.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, good question, that, Mickey.
And I've got two men in the room with facial hair. I'm in heaven. Now, if they were wearing a pair of Nikes, I'd just be like,
oh, quick, I couldn't get my Nikes on then.
Yeah, when you did that, I'm like, you don't want to look at my shoe collection. Like,
what do you wear?
I wear track, like when you said track pants and hoodies, that's all I wear pretty much. Like, but when I need to dress up, I do. But like, that's what I normally just wear right now. Like, I'm wearing a Drake sweater, like right now with the owl.
Hayley Louise, move over.
What's that?
Nikes and trackies.
Yeah, like I like being comfortable. Like when you're at home, like you don't have to like wear like skinny jeans like when you're like at home. You know what I mean?
No, skinny jeans are not comfortable even when you're not at home.
I want to see Keith wear skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What do you think I am? An old man, lad. I'm 68. I'm old enough to be your granddad.
Keith, you're a trendsetter. You're a trendsetter, Keith.
Keith is a young guy. Young at heart.
Paulie, what sort of guy floats your boat?
Sorry?
What sort of guy floats your boat?
Her husband.
My husband? What guy floats my boat?
Yeah, what sort of, celebrity then? Because you're married and happily married with a gorgeous husband. What sort of celebrity would you
tickles your fancy?
Yeah.
Who do I fancy? Like a movie star?
Yeah.
I have to say this. Unfortunately, it was Chester Bennington.
Chester who?
I was going to say.
Unfortunately.
I thought you were talking about the guy from Lincoln Park.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Who is he? That one?
Yeah.
I've never seen him.
He is gorgeous.
What does he do?
He's a singer, Carl.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
But he passed. He committed suicide. He committed suicide.
Oh, he looks really young.
41?
Oh, that's such a shame.
Yeah. He's a good singer. I've covered a couple of his songs, actually.
I truly don't believe it's true. But anyways, I have my theory.
There's some people I believe that like they pretend to kill themselves off in the media because they don't want to be a part of that anymore. They don't want the attention. So they go to like a remote island. Like that's what I think. Like I think Tupac, Aaliyah, and everybody's like there just hanging out. Elvis, everybody. like all the dead celebrity, like some celebrities, I feel like there's some that legit die, and I understand, rest in peace, but I believe there's some that like just want to get away from like the paparazzi, so they just say that.
You think so?
Maybe
Oh,
it's speculation. I don't have like physical evidence or proof, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I just thought that in my mind one day, you know what I mean? Like, because you know it can get too much sometimes for people.
Was Chester Bennington rich enough to do that? I don't know who he was.
Yeah, he was. And Linkin Park's the type of band. It's like, it's cool not to openly like them, but like everybody likes them. Like I grew up listening to Linkin Park in like high school.
I've heard Linkin Park. I didn't know he was in them.
Yeah, he's the lead singer from it.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry that he's passed, Pauline. Have you got any other crushes?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got quite a few.
I could see her liking Johnny Depp.
Yes.
Well, it was my crushes then.
Oh,
I
Who's
know.
your
Like,
crush?
Kylie Minogue.
No,
Scarlett Johansson,
no,
Catherine Zeta-Jones,
no,
Kate Winslet.
no.
Uma Thurman.
Oh my God!
I'll give you. I'll give you a clue.
Yeah,
RLP.
like, sorry?
RLP.
RLP.
Oh, this is like a riddle.
Oh, I know. She was here in my house.
Yes,
She was
yes,
here
yes.
in my house.
Oh, wow.
Random Life.
Oh,
That would make a lot of
geez,
sense
you
why you
naughty
two
boy.
See if she comes on and says anything now. No, I'm happily married, but if I was single, oh yeah, that Random Life
You heard
production.
it here first, guys.
Keith is naughty. Oh, Keith.
No, she's a friend, but you know,
I know.
she's
I'm just
lovely
kidding.
though,
I
you
know
know.
she's your friend.
I know, but like honestly, I did not expect that. But it makes sense now that you mentioned it. Like I can, like looking back through the year I've known you.
It's a love-hate relationship. The wallpaper.
You guys have that tension.
Oh,
You have that
it
tension
started
that like,
with the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have one of those like spicy relationships? Is it always banter, banter, banter?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. One of the bad boy questions I would love to ask Random Life Productions, which I'm going to do on my 50th interview when she comes on for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I've got a question in mind for her.
Which is?
I can't. No, not until the 50th interview.
She's like, no.
And she thought, no.
Oh, and Big Red Bear, if I have a 6-pack, I'm going to have to really hunt for it because I can't see one. Love Seagull's wallpaper.
I love a good pun joke.
Yeah, I love all my supporters. I love Pauline to bits.
Oh, me too.
Pauline.
Yeah, and I love Alina, eclectical. But me, if Jeanette want me stepdaughter, me and her. If Chris want about, me and her could really hit it off.
I like how we went. Oh,
we made a good group of friends here, huh?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm so glad that I stuck out with YouTube, because at one point I was like, "This is such a lonely website," and then the past about 2 years. How long have we known each other now, Pauline?
Oh, around almost 3, Paul.
Okay, so yeah, over 2 years then. It's been awesome. It's like an extended family, kind of. You know what I mean?
Because I agree. I agree with you, Juice. It is kind of lonely at first. Like when I first started, I was like, you're pumping out videos. You don't even realize, like, oh my god, like 8 views, like no like.
Oh, no, Pixie. No, it's not that type of relationship.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like it does get better. It does get better, and you do meet people, and you know you'll do collabs, and you'll meet lifelong friends. You know.
Yeah.
The collaboration aspect I'm really excited about, because I'd love to do more collab videos? Because I know it takes extra work and extra time. And like, if Keith, if you do want to be involved in my suicide video, which
yeah, I do, yeah, anything like that, because
I would like to too. You know, that's a good issue to talk about.
Well, if I know that we're in different countries, but if you think there's any element that you would like to get involved in, whether it be the music that flows through it, or some involvement in the editing, if you would like to get involved, I am interested in collaborating and getting different people, because we've all got different creative flourishes, haven't we? We all look differently.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Keith, I've got no idea when it comes to filming angles, distances, or anything. So you're going to bring a skill that I have no experience in at all to the video.
Do you see what Jeanette's put?
Oh no. I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Yeah, she nearly flashed her tats last night to me.
Her tats as in her tits, or tats as in
Yeah, that's correct, Carl. Yeah.
I like
the heart attack.
I feel like our Jeanette is blossoming out. Like we're seeing some, like kind of edgier stuff from her. I like it. Good job, Jeanette.
I'll tell you what. I was waiting for the Random and Pauline's interview with me.
Oh, when Gail was here, we have to do that. We still could do it, Keith.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you and Gail have to get together. I mean, she wants to interview a few people on her channel.
Yeah, I have to do that. I have to do that with Keith, with Carl. I want to do that with Grims. We should all do that with each other.
Yeah, definitely. Now that my strike's lifted, I'm gonna have a lot more interviews.
Is it lifted then now?
Well, here's the thing. Since I've last told you, it said that, like that little screen where it has the little happy faces to tell you your account's standing. Well, it was red, right? And then now after a day it's gone green, but it still says my live streams are revoked.
Revolt.
Yeah, the thing is, I was banned from live streaming for 3 months. So, I had to wait until the 24th, but there's a waiting period of 2 to 5 days because, so many channels have this problem. So they're going through each and every channel. I had to look it up on Google questions.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, I'm like, why can't I live stream? Yeah. What?
I just said hello to Cherry Giggles.
Why did you get a ban or a strike?
Well, long story short, there's these kids that made a parody of me on my channel. They were watchers, and they were a little under the drinking age when I broadcasted their video. And I didn't realize I was so, I love the fact they did it. I wanted to showcase their channel. I didn't realize they were underage, and they flagged it. So,
oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. But it wasn't my intention to show that, you know what I mean? But it was so well done and edited, for kids,
Yeah. Well, it was nice you wanted to promote them, but you weren't to know.
No. And it was hardcore. They roasted me really good. I was sitting there should I get mad? But then I was like, no, this is good. This is good.
You were roasted. Oh wow.
No, not in that way, Carl. Not in that way.
No, I didn't mean that, but hey, I'd watched.
No, just the way you kind of underlined it.
So, Steve, are we doing the bad boy one tomorrow night?
I was thinking in the morning, if that's okay.
In the morning? What time in the morning?
Well, I usually wake up at 6 or 7.
That's 11 o'clock my time, isn't it?
Yeah, it all depends on you. I'll let you know if I'm busy.
Yeah. And I'll let you know if I'm around. Yeah.
No, because I work at home for the most part, so it's I'm easy to get a hold of.
Yeah, because I want to do that one. That should go down well.
Yeah, I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. As I say, 255. I'm not going to give you all 255, but some, and I've mentioned a few, but you wait until I get into the good stuff.
Are you still gonna quote my live streams too? I'm not looking forward to that.
No. I have one more question before I go. Is Carl a pet man or a non-pet owner?
I do not have a pet, but the cat. When I move to America, the cat that I'm going to get when I'm all settled is called a Maine Coon. It's a huge cat.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Pauline, do you know what a Maine Coon is?
No.
They're
No,
like,
I don't. You know, I'll check it up.
they're beautiful. If anyone does like cats, they're that big, but they are more so in America. So I'm going to wait till I'm all settled and then I'm going to get one.
Whereabouts in America do you want to live, Carl?
Utah.
So when's
You're
the
gonna be
plan
so
moving then?
Oh, I heard 3 people all at once then.
Well, when are you thinking about moving over there then?
Well, I'm just at the beginning of the process now in regard to looking for jobs, obviously looking at visas, and obviously America is not the easiest country to get into. So my process is about to begin, but obviously I've got loads of friends over there in regards to sponsors and stuff. So it's just about getting my arse into gear, really.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's when he's coming to visit Vancouver.
And as soon as I'm settled in America, I'll be coming over to Pauline.
I look forward to seeing that. That's going to be awesome to see you guys like together.
Amazing. So cool. I can't believe it.
But energy away. We're going to be on it.
Yeah. And Pauline, what do you think about us fetching Crimson over?
Sorry, what do I think? What?
Pasha.
I says, what do you think about us all fetching Crimson over to the
Crimson
UK?
over in Vancouver or UK?
We're trying to all donate to fetch Crimson over to the UK when he gets his passport sorted.
You should sponsor him. Crims, you should go to UK.
Oh, definitely. I've already set it up with I have some channels that I follow and they're my friends too. One guy said he'll come with me and help me film it all, like if I want to vlog, so like I can edit it like later. So he'll get like the raw footage for me. He'll show me where everything is. So like I said, I want to do a lot more vlogs on my channel. So
that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I think you should, Keith. I think you should go to UK.
Yeah, and I think you should too as well. I think you and Gail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gail is
I've been to the UK once only.
I would love to see Pauline in UK. Like that would be awesome.
Pauline, do you think that it would be a possibility?
Sorry?
Do you think it would be a possibility for you to come to England next?
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I just have to get some things straightened out and that's it.
Awesome. Oh, but that would be an amazing YouTube meetup if we
Imagine if we were on the same
Can you
thing.
imagine? Me, you, Keith, Gail, Bella. Oh.
Everyone, just a massive party. That would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be.
That would be so cool.
Keith, you think if you could drone to take a picture of us all, there'd be that many people?
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Oh my
It
gosh.
would be.
That would be unbelievable.
You have to make it happen.
Even
Even in America at that point, I will come over and I will be part of that. I'm determined.
How far are you from me? I think how far is he, Keith? Utah from Vancouver, do you know?
Utah to Vancouver, Seattle. So I would say flying time about 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
Carl, we're gonna be so close.
I'm literally Googling it. Do you know off by heart, Keith?
Hey?
You know off by heart? I was going to Google it.
No.
Utah, USA. How do I use this map thing? Oh, they don't give you flight. They give you traffic, transit, bicycle, and walking, but they don't let you flight. If I Google...
How about walk?
Don't walk. It might take you a while. Utah to Vancouver.
You should see how long it would take if you were to walk it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
2 hours and 6 minute flight.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks a lot, Brian, for that.
That's like watching a movie on the plane. You're there.
And that's it. You go up, you go down, and that's it.
Have you been?
Awesome.
Just like us flying to Spain from here. That's about 2 hours 15 minutes.
For me, like Toronto to Ottawa is about a 2-hour flight.
Yeah, that would be it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so close. I just have a car.
So would Crimson, your name's Steve, yeah?
Yeah.
So you'd be further away than Pauline would be, where you're located.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, to the UK?
To Utah.
Oh yeah.
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 Further. I didn't realize how huge Canada was, because Keith, our country's pretty tiny, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Canada. You know, I mean, you've got the East Coast to the West Coast, like you have in the States, from Boston, New York, over to Seattle. It's a 4 or 5 hour flight. That 4 hours, isn't it? Yeah.
We're just vast, but we have a lot of like nature. You know, like Northwest Territories takes up like half of like Canada. So
yeah. No, I love the Northwest Territory. I like Nova Scotia with Thorndraven and some of the others. Oh, Random's going to bed again in a PJs.
Oh, I can't believe you sleep in pajamas. But good night, Random Life Production.
That is so random, though. I love it.
Night, Random. Monty misses you.
Is Random going to be at the UK meetup? She is, isn't she?
Yeah, she's organising it. Yeah.
Awesome. Pauline, the UK meetup is in my hometown.
When?
On the 21st of July.
Correct. Yeah.
So I was really excited. I get to go back, visit my nan, and also meet all these awesome YouTubers.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Because we might, I'm not sure, head to California, myself and my husband.
Ooh. Whereabouts you going to then, Pauline?
San Francisco. We're going driving with the 2 dogs. We're going to get the car and we're going to go. Let's see if we can go until LA. If not, we're going to stick into San Francisco and go back.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice drive, that.
Yeah.
That would be a great.
You're going Seattle way and then down the West Coast.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. I don't know if it's going to be July or August. I'm not sure. If it's not in July, I'll think about the UK.
That would be awesome.
So if you came over to the UK then, Pauline, would your beloved husband be with you as well? I've lost her. She's gone.
Just the thought of coming to England.
I gotta go. My hubby's on the phone. I gotta go. I gotta take his.
Okay then. Bye then, Pauline.
Bye, Carl. Bye, Crims. Bye.
Bye. It was nice seeing you.
Bye.
It would be awesome to get Pauline over. And Crimson, you're trying to get over in August, is it? August, September?
September.
Yeah. September.
Yeah, because we're going to have another meet-up then, Carl, you know, because he hasn't got his passport for July. Yeah. We're going to organise another one for September.
I can get it. I can get it for July. That's not a problem.
Can you? Oh.
Yeah. I thought it's because Jeanette said, you know, the pricing for the flights were a bit too much.
In July, they'll be a lot more expensive than what they would be in September, but it depends where you look. Skyscanner.com.
You know, like I'll be working, like I have a job and stuff, so I'm going to be putting money down too. So yeah, like I'm willing to come in July. That's not a problem.
Yeah, well, Random's having a look at what the airfares are like for, you know, so pity she's gone, because if she hadn't gone.
Well, at least you know July's a possibility, which will be good.
Yeah, yeah.
And are you doing a UK? Are you going around the UK? Are you hitting up all the different parts?
I want to do like a full tour of it, because I know probably about 10 channels like in the UK. So like a lot of people from the UK seem to like Crimson Fantasy. So
I've heard your name on a lot of channels.
What's that?
I've heard your name on a lot of channels, so you're doing something right.
Oh, okay. But I just be me at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, someone else said that to me. They were like, Juice, you're so lovely. And I'm just like, you just got to be yourself. You can't, if you perform, your performance is going to wear out. Do you agree, Keith, that you can't?
Yeah, I do.
Fake persona.
Yeah, you can only be that persona for too long. Like, you start to feel untrue to yourself.
Yeah.
You feel a little dirty after you broadcast.
If you've just been performing the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just be yourself, and then if people don't like it,
I was kind of like that at first. I was very kind of PG-13, more kind of PG.
yeah.
But then, like, as I got more comfortable with like YouTube, I kind of was myself at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with easing yourself into it, but then when you see that the people are quite like-minded, you can relax a bit and just go.
Well, you don't know how much you can get away with, and like you don't know how people are going to react to certain things. And like for me, I like to be controversial, and I like to push people's buttons with edits sometimes. So like when it first uploads, I'm there for like a good hour to see the reaction, whether it be trolls or because I want to make sure I don't want to offend, or I just want to see the reaction. You know what I mean? And then once I see the reaction, I'm okay.
You obviously make things because you want to make some sort of impact, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
What people think.
Yeah, like I try to make original content with what I have. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm gonna be getting more like stuff in the future and saving money, but you got to work with what you got at the start, right?
Yeah, and it's cool to see your channel develop, then, isn't it? Because you start off with this much, and then the more you invest and put work in, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And
it's fun to watch those channels. Like you see them struggle, like to even how do you turn on the Google broadcast to like they're full-blown stars within like 2-3 years. I love watching channels grow, and I love helping like smaller channels.
Yeah, no, I like seeing that as well.
No jealousy or animosity, you know what I mean? Like we're all here for the same reason.
Well, we're all on different paths, aren't we? You know what I mean? In success.
Well, we are, but we aren't at the same time. You know what I mean? And to me, like I always say, it's like I respect hustle. It doesn't matter what kind of channel you are. If you're passionate, you like what you do, you know what you're talking about, and you enjoy it, I'll see through whatever it is, and I'll watch it, and I'll learn about it.
Oh, you said that even about Pauline's makeup.
As I was saying that, I remember I mentioned that in your stream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, you can all learn how to put wings on, whatever they're called. But yeah, I've learned a few bits from Pauline.
Yeah, like I've learned makeup to like learning how to start a fire in the woods, like in the middle of the winter, to like hot wiring a car, to like like rap song. You know what I mean? Everything.
Yeah. But the beauty of YouTube, you never know what you're going to stumble across.
Yeah. And that's what separates it from like, like daytime TV and stuff. It's like the indie aspect of it, it gives it that realness.
I can't stand it on TV. I don't watch TV. YouTube and Netflix is my television.
Oh yeah, I have Netflix. I never use it though.
Oh, I'm slightly addicted to Netflix, but YouTube, I just feel... not that I want people to have sad lives, but I feel like they're my soap operas, watching people's vlogs and travels and journeys. That's the TV I want. Yeah,
and that's pretty much my TV too. Like I watch a couple of things on like chewing gum, and I watch Skins. I like the show Skins. Yeah, I don't know how I got into Skins from the UK. Like it was never in Canada, but like I started watching it. I'm like, this is really good.
Do you remember Skins, Keith?
Yes, I watched it.
It was what, 2007? The first one came out.
Yeah.
What series are you on now, Crimson?
I just finished watching. No, I watched it a long time ago. Weeds. I like that show, and I like Breaking Bad. Like, but usually I'm just either gaming or I'm editing or I'm on YouTube watching you guys.
Mary Louise Parker is amazing.
What's it called?
Mary Louise Parker, the one from Weeds.
Oh yeah,
the lead. Yeah. If you haven't watched Weeds, Keith, it's brilliant.
No, I haven't watched that.
You would love the main actress. You would love the main.
I'm watching Lost in Space at the moment.
Oh, is it good? I've seen the trailer.
Yeah, brilliant. I watched 5 of the 10 episodes. because I watch them on Terranium TV, because you get all the Netflix and all that, and all the American shows and everything.
Never heard of that.
Oh yeah, if you've got you can download it on an Android device, but not on an Apple device. So you get all the latest movies on it, and you get all the latest TV series. So I watched how many? 8 is it 8 series of Homeland? I've just watched all the Flash.
Is that the one about like a horse ranch?
What? Which one?
Homeland?
No, Homeland is that one where she's a CIA agent. And
What about the American government?
Yeah, American government, great. And then I watched all the what's his name? Kevin Spacey when he was president of the States.
House of Cards.
House of Cards. I watch all that series.
Have any of you watched The Handmaid's Tale yet?
Oh no.
But I'll have to have a look at that then.
I was watching Stranger Things. Like that's one of the latest things I was watching.
Is that any good? I watched one episode, about half of an episode, and I was bored.
Like it's different, you know what I mean? But I'm kind of liking like how it's set up visually and like the 80s vibe and everything. I like watching like shows for that. I'm kind of a nerd that way.
Is it quite authentic? Does it give you like a genuine 80s feel?
Oh yeah, it does, definitely. Yeah. There's some stuff that you don't when it gets sci-fi, it feels less 80s, but you know, like the intro, it's an amazing intro, and like I want to see more shows like that in the future. You know what I mean? That steps outside the box.
I think it's set a trend because of how well it's done. There's going to be so many like TV bosses going, we need a new Stranger Things. We need something. And
that happens on YouTube too, you know. Once you see someone's channel blow up with something, it's like you see about 5 other channels doing it, or, you know, there's copycats. You know, there's always going to be copycats.
Loses its thing, its authenticity. That's why I'd rather do my own thing. And if it's not as popular, that's fine. But at least I'm doing something I want to.
Yeah, and that's why I stick away from like trends. You know, like not that there's anything wrong with that on YouTube, but like the only kind of trends I've really followed on YouTube was the leukemia for eating a leukemia lemon for, you know, bone marrow and stuff. That's it. You know?
I saw that the other day. Is that like a new thing?
Oh yeah, that just came out recently. I've seen people do it, but I thought it was a good cause, and I wanted to eat a lemon.
I just put the Terranium TV download thing in the chat for you.
Right. All right, that's awesome.
You can only download it onto an Android device, so it don't work on Windows. It's just if you've got an Android phone.
Oh, I'm Apple all the way.
Oh yeah,
I'm
movies.com for your latest movies.
Oh, okay. And is it legit? Yeah, not virusy.
It's not virusy. No.
Well, Keith, I'm going to have to go because I'm up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I want to say
I was just going to say I'm going to finish it. So, thank you, Carl, for coming on this interview. Really enjoyed the last couple of hours talking to you.
Yeah,
thank you, Steve, a lot of fun for joining. And thank you to everybody in the chat. And we'll see you on the next Time with Gramps or Bad Boy interview with our Steve here. So thanks a lot, everybody. So bye.
Bye.